stories because I'm not trying to get chefed up. I get that. But then also, like what you said a minute ago of people wouldn't know about these situations had they not been in hit songs. I was never considering doing a Jacksonville War documentary until Who I Smoke came out, and that got 20 million views talking about smoking this person, that person on was a Vanessa Carlton sample, going absolutely viral. I heard that song. I wasn't even planning to do a video on it, and I was just like, let me Google the names in this song. I just want to know the story behind this. And I start looking into it, and I'm like, oh damn, this is a real kid. This is a 16-year-old kid, Bibby, that got killed. Whoa. Oh, this is another kid. And then you start to go, okay, let me hear a few Foolio songs. Oh, damn. Okay. You start piecing it together and telling the story. I wouldn't have had the first clue to even Google these names had Who I Smoke not been the biggest song of that summer or whatever it was.
And you don't use a Vanessa Carlton sample in hopes that people won't listen to your song. Like, clearly, that's an attempt to make a song that people are going to actually fucking listen to. And that's why they did the fun video at the golf course and all this shit. It's like, they didn't make that song to be an underground banger, which I guess you could say about a lot of the early O-Block stuff. All the drill shit is like, it wasn't exactly like being made to be consumed by a worldwide audience at that time.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's kind of genius what Young and Ace and those guys did with that song because they kind of put their gang beef on the map. And they had people like me making 2-hour documentaries out of it, and they became household names. I can't take credit and say I played a part in getting them out there. But that song, Who I Smoke, put them on the map to a lot of people. And then people like me, Trap Geek, a lot of media then came out of that. And it's like, how can I ignore this song, Who I Smoke? You had Aiden Ross singing along, talking about smoking all these people and then getting pressed by Foolio. It's like, how is that? How can we just close our eyes and ignore that this is a massive story? Like,
But
I want to go back to what you were saying a second ago as well about, your UFC example was interesting because I think the question of do you think drill music is bad for society or whatever, I think that's like a corrupt question in itself. Because I think the drill music is just a symptom of a society where you've got, a lot of rundown areas where, young people might be minorities, might be black people, might be Hispanic people. In the UK, there's lots of different types of people from different backgrounds where the sort of hoods are, where the gangs kind of flourish. These are areas where there's a lot of fucked up shit going on. People are going through a lot of difficult stuff. There are these wars, these gang wars that have been passed down from generations. You've got young kids, 13, 14, they don't even know what they're getting dragged into, right? And in the end, the music has kind of become an escape for people to, I'm going to make some music about this fucked up, difficult environment that I'm living in and try and get out of it. And really, it's like, it's not, I don't think it's fair to be like, oh, the gang music, the drill music is causing all the crime. The crime would have been going on already. There was hella crime, hella shootings before drill music was going on. I mean, UK drill is a relatively new thing, but the history of UK gangs, the stabbings, the shootings, predates the music by decades. And there was road rap, which was like almost like the precursor to UK drill years ago. And no one was really listening or checking for road rap like they check for UK drill now. But it was the same shit. Guys that were in street situations coming up out of really difficult, dangerous areas, telling their stories, talking about what they go through in their day-to-day life. And like realistically, that's the only glimpse that some people from the affluent areas would get of like what's really going on in the hood of Brixton or whatever. And it's kind of like I almost feel like it's an unfair question to just be like, well, is the drill music causing the violence or is academics causing the violence?
Okay, I tend to take these sorts of questions like extremely literally. So the way that I took that question when I was answering it is that I almost just imagined a hypothetical world in which there was no music about violence or that there was no drill rap. Like imagine if somehow in like when Biggie and Pac got killed, that there just was a law passed that you are just no longer allowed to rap about killing somebody, and that somehow that was actually possible for that law to be implemented, and that